inside of New Era Field in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Buffalo Bills. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. On first down, Taylor, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
On second down now, it's Taylor. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Redskins' 23-yard line. So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10, looks like he's running to get into the top 5.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Taylor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Von Miller racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. Nifty move. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Whips in my jeans like a rock star. Rudy pull up with the walk car. Hey, know you new niggas don't want war. Watch keep their toes like a pop tart. Hey, whoop whoop, it's a cop car. Like on my 30, you know that it's not far. Niggas act tough, but I know they is not hard. I drop my much, now they think I'm a pop tart.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
21. 11. Pilot, 64.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Now a man open down the middle of the field. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one complete to Ingram. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Mark Ingram unable to get past the marker. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Ross, his 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Yes.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
I be chillin' with my gang, no. In the meantime, with my main hoe in the skin color of a mango. She be trying to drive me insane, no. Don't agree with me.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave it great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Yeah. 1 week they love me. Next week they hate me. Both weeks I got paid.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Yeah. Anything I want, nigga, know that I got it. I just be chasing the dollar. I hit the bank and deposit. Look at the teller, she checking my statements.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Well, the hook up here to Allen Robinson. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. I see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Play action. Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes in certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's just taken around the 12. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on, is to make sure that no one gets behind you. That's a cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now this time, Murray to throw it. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, but frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw, it's Murray. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He's going to rifle one. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
From the 27, Garoppolo. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The 40, 30, 20, 10, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. And it's 17-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
There's Murray. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Murray with a 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Determination to win. Found inside every Marine. Battles won.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach is to run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you've got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They run. It's Mark Ingram. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. To throw Garoppolo. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Going deep downfield for Ross. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a bounce touchdown. John Ross, as the first half is winding down, the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to pull them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Matthews the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense, as that fell harmlessly to the ground. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. In trouble there, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Vita Vea, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. There's Sam Martin now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Take it at the 37. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throw caught here by Bird. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Demir Bird, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it would be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Pull it good on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Free small.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Garoppolo. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play. Now Garoppolo. Forced out to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Trey Flowers picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
After the sack on 1st down, Garoppolo airing it out deep for Wood. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A huge play there for Washington. 44 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
And again, it's Ingram. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll try and run. Ingram. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
And that's a major league loss of yardage and probably loss of momentum. You're snapping the ball to the 1-yard line before you suffer that big loss.
Yeah, you think of losing any yardage from the 1 is bad. To go that far back, that's a disaster.
And I think the play calling sequence that maybe the OC had in his head, that's got to change on the fly now.
Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yeah, it's
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. 78 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds and maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it third down. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
I get a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Back now in Buffalo. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Ingram. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Garoppolo. He's got it to Ingram, complete. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. So he's hit pay dirt twice, but still they're facing that deficit here in the second half.
So they're going to see if they can continue to find ways to get him the football, because obviously something is working for him to find the end zone twice. In any event, however this turns out, he's going to be hard to do. He's going to wonder why he's not getting more passes thrown to him.
Those big tight ends are getting greedy.
But just join the party whenever you know what you're doing.
I'm about to join right now.
I got $20 today, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna save about 60 more bucks and get like a Travis Scott Astro t-shirt. And then I fucking broke. I was like, I have to get these shorts.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk
God damn, bro, this nigga D-line, bro.
Von Miller in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up.
You're about with my dad. When I'm working with my dad all this summer, right?
4 sacks given up.
I'm getting the $80 a day.
He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray dancing to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. That he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Redskins touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your
Bam, is it in one of the... Which league is it?
Have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting
Which league is it?
Because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they
What league are you in right now? Which like...
Trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now,
the one where you the Bills?
Yeah.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
All right, I'm finna go in the Discord.
Huh?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. On second down, it's Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get an ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Get your little fat ass on my way.
Use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Mike 51. Hey, nice guy. Nice guy. Talk. Mike 51.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw.
Yay! You can make a mid-range pass now,
made at the Redskins 40. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. A quick throw complete to Ross. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Damn, that Von Miller's fucking you up.
For this defense, you're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. That
Von Miller's fucking Bam's team up.
Bro, I'm about to leave, bro. You about to come back and win.
Picked off off at the 28.
Bro, it's like my shit.
Oh,
he fumbled.
Big gain, but a fumble.
Bro, this nigga just scored.
Get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double
How much he down by?
But instead, they'll keep the possession.
Bro, he down by 5.
On the INT.
Damn. How come you didn't get that, bro? You literally made him fumble, and he still scored a touchdown.
I just made this nigga come back.
Bryant now to tack on the
But it's
extra
like
point.
my shit feel weird, bro. Like this shit, it feel like it's lagging now.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Oh.
So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra
You know
point to
Cito
tie.
ISO's on the 6'5"?
The Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Bills
Yeah,
as they come
missing.
up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Jones.
I'm gonna try to come in ISO, bro.
The number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing.
Remember, you allowed to wear hoodies when you go to school?
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it,
old heads ain't shit.
Out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
He may try and run for this. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
When I went at Ike one time, you know what he said to me? He said, why don't you have respect for your elders?
Dressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. The field position game often so overlooked, but this offense is going to be backed up deep. What an ideal punt.
And now, this stage of the game, when they need the drive to try and put themselves in a position to win it, you talk about going the long field, the very long field. This could be a 99-yard drive if they're able to accomplish it.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And look at that.
My shit fucking right again.
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Garoppolo. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. He'll look to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A Redskin 1st down. The pickup 15 yards.
Look at this shit. Look how much he done.
Here we go, here we go.
But this nigga, look, niggas always get bullshit on me, right?
It's 31-38.
He's gonna let it fly.
Somebody always gets a. They always score.
Oh, I got the pick. Oh my God. Oh yeah, nigga.
Picked off with great anticipation. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play.
You don't put your mic off?
To get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze
bro,
it,
this
3,
nigga
4,
almost came back and won. I had
are
this
going to be the
nigga
ones you
down,
focus
bro.
on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
Bro, that nigga D-line something crazy, but they wasn't getting it like they was getting in that bitch. Fuck it.
Whoa, Mir. You know how this game's fucking dead?